Right now, 250 heat number 1 staging on the line. This is the one that has Kevin Windham, Mike LaRocco, Nick Way, Heath Voss, Tyler Evans, Keith Johnson, Eric Vallejo, just to name a few. And Heath Voss needs to qualify, Cameron. If he qualifies for the main event, he gets the THQ World Supercross title. On board with Travis Pastrana. Pastrana gave us a great look with the helmet cam. Into second, tries to go triple into first. Look at this.
Yeah, Travis Pastrana right there. Eric Vallejo with the hole shot, but let's watch Travis tonight. He's got to keep it smooth. He can't have little problems. He can't fall down and get run over. We know he has the speed. He can run. He can win. He's in the lead right now. This is what it takes. Pastrana just has to keep it on 2 wheels.
Travis Pastrana, your leader. Kevin Windham moves past Vallejo, so it's Pastrana and Windham going 1 and 2 right now. Vallejo slides to third as they come through and take the green flag. So Travis Pastrana, it's the helmet cam. Has him out front, but he's got trouble in the back door in the form of number 14 on board the Honda, Kevin Windham.
And in case you're wondering about the look there, Kevin Windham running the purple bike. Oh, look at this! Running up the outside, Travis. Let's see what they decide to do. Now, Travis is in Kevin's line. He likes to run the edge. Travis going for 1 triple. Not able to triple. We've seen it in practice, and it may happen.
Speaking of practice, yesterday, Travis Pastrana went down hard in practice in that very section to the inside. It's Windham. Does he have to drive as they hit the triple together? They look at each other. Oh, my!
The point over, both guys.
And as they come to the tunnel, Kevin Windham on board the Honda goes to the front. Travis Pastrana in second. That is some fine showmanship.
At Track Walk, Todd, I was down on the track, and these two guys were walking around together. I'm all, what's going on? Some kind of conspiracy? And Kevin says, we haven't talked about dirt bikes until you walked up.
Unbelievable. Well, here's the pass on Vallejo. Pastrana pulled off the early part. On the right side of your screen, he's all business, goes underneath the tunnel, comes out in front. Now watch this on board.
Skip it across, the triple.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
And Pastrana, as we go back to racing action, goes to the inside. Pastrana goes back to the lead. So Pastrana and Windham. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me.
Kidding me? Travis Pastrana has collected many X Games gold medals along the way, and he just threw the knack-dack while looking over at Windham and passing him at the same time.
Forget Siegfried and Roy. Let's get Pastrana and Windham down on the strip putting on a show. You got to be kidding me. Have you ever seen anyone pull a knack-knack in the middle of a heat race battling for first?
Well, I know that the AMA has scolded Tyler Evans for doing it on the parade lap. I can only imagine if they might say something here. I'm not sure, but hey, Travis is having a good time racing. We're having a good time watching, so who cares what he does?
It is the last race of the year, the Supercross finale here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Travis Pastrana, I don't want to say he's going out with a bang, but he is putting on quite a show. And Windham now back to the lead. Let's watch.
Windham going to the inside line. Look over at each other again. The one thing to point out here is there's no one behind them. They've taken off, so they're having fun, and Travis is definitely having a good time, but there's no one nearby. And this is what Kevin Windham needs if he wants to try to win the championship. He needs a guy like Pastrana to run up there in between him and Reed.
It's Windham, Pastrana, LaRocco, Evans, and Way, the top 5. But right now, all eyes in Sam Boyd Stadium are on 1 and 2. Kevin Windham and Travis Pastrana putting on a show. We'll be back with more of the 250 Heat 1 after this. Supercross on ESPN2 is brought to you by Suzuki, maker of performance-driven motorcycles, scooters, and all-terrain vehicles. By MX Unleashed, available now for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And by Honda, the company that defines performance in motorcycles, ATVs, personal watercraft, and scooters. Welcome back to Sam Boyd Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, on a beautiful evening here. We have a sold-out stadium, almost 40,000 as the rider goes down. It's number 78 who has dropped. Lap rider, we'll get back to that story momentarily. This is the story, though, we want to bring you up to speed with. Number 28 is Heath Voss. He currently sits in 5th place. Nick Way holds 4th place. That's the final transfer position. If Heath Voss, Cameron, if my math is right, can transfer after this race, he gets $100,000.
Well, there's still a little bit of numbers to crunch there, but basically he makes the main event. He wins the World Supercross GP title, takes home the 100G, and the number 1 plate, and he'll be smiling all the way. And right now, Nick Way pulls up a little bit there, and here comes Heatham. I'm not surprised that he's not trying to jam it in on him, because Heath knows crashing's not going to get you to the main event, and he's generally a super clean rider. And if it came down to the last chance qualifier, that was the last turn, I think Nick Way would be out over the hay bale.
Well, Nick Way, such a talented rider, a young man on board the Suzuki, number 27 out of Michigan, holding off Heath Voss right now, and Nick Way's just trying to maintain his position. He wants to transfer to the main and not have to go to a semi. So Way on number 27 Suzuki doing his job. Heath Voss on the 28 Yamaha trying to move in there with a title on the line, the World Supercross GP title. If he gets into the main event, as Cameron pointed out, he will pick up that title by virtue of points, and the white flag is out. This is the last lap.
And 1 lap to do the business. He's close where he can actually look at some lines. Does he risk it? Does he go inside this next right-hand corner is where he's been coming up on the inside of him. And he comes up inside, but he's not close enough to make a move. So we'll see if it happens over here in the rhythm section. Windham throws it flat, yes.
Kevin Windham on the left-hand side of your screen. He is your leader. On the right-hand side, it is the battle for 4th place. Kevin Windham has pretty much dominated this race. Other than the great show, he'll come through. Your winner, 250, heat number 2, Kevin Windham. Now the battle for 4th place rages on. Nick Way and Heath Voss. Nick Way currently holds down 4th. Heath Voss maintains 5th. If Voss can't get past him, the door still remains open for David Huffman.
And Pastrana just took the checkers for the 2nd place. He's into the main event, and right now,
Nick Way does his job. So Heath Voss is going to have to wait to celebrate.
Last week he goes through the LCQ.
Oh, my.
Nail biter.
So Kevin Windham picks up the victory here in 250, heat number 1. A solid performance, definitely one for the ages. As we take a look at the final results, 250, heat number 2, your winner, Kevin Windham, followed by Travis Pastrana, Mike LaRocco, and Nick Way, all moving on to the main event. Let's send it down to Jamie Little.
Well, Todd, Travis Pastrana and Kevin Windham, they used to ride together a lot. They used to be teammates. Kevin, it looked like you guys are having just a little bit of fun out there. What was going through your mind when he busted a knack-knack right next to you?
I just wish I would have known he was going to do it. He was so close, I swear I could have reached over and grabbed his rear fender, but it was cool, and that brings us back to a couple years ago when we were riding together a lot. It's good to have Travis back in the heat, and I knew he was going to be in my heat. We've been talking about it all day, so I was excited to have him up there, but really glad I could get my Honda to the win, and looking forward to a good main tonight.